Who else is being an idiot? Who else, dude? Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi freaking Goldberg. It's 2022, bro. It's 2022 and we're talking about Whoopi Goldberg? What? How crazy is this, man? Whoopi Goldberg, or as people under 32 like to call her or refer to her or know her as, who? Who? Whoopi what? Whoopi Goldberg, or as the internet now knows her by her real name, Karen. Bro, you can't make this up. This is what irony is made of. Whoopi Goldberg's real name is Karen. Ain't that something? But here's the thing with Whoopi Goldberg, and I got nothing against Whoopi Goldberg, because first of all, I don't give less of a crap about Whoopi Goldberg. Hell, dude, I didn't even know she looks like a Wookiee. Whoopi Goldberg was still alive, dude. Good for her, as well as Elvira. I didn't know that hoe was still alive. She's more of a mummy of the night now, but good for her and Whoopi Goldberg. Bro, I saw a picture of Whoopi Goldberg, and my first thought was like, dude, did she get like stung by a freaking horde of bees or what? She looking pretty thick right now. Whoopi Goldberg looks like a freaking, she looks like somebody from My 600-Pound Life. That show is hilarious, by the way. I highly recommend it, man. If you're tired of all this bullshit, hit up that 600-Pound Life. Dude, I might just even say fuck it to all this and start vlogging about 600-Pound Life and 7 Little Johnstons, dude. But I digress, man. Whoopi Goldberg made these comments about, a certain event in history that we all know was about racism. Whoopi, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, Whoopi Goldberg? We all know it's about the racism. The racism. And she comes off and she's like, oh, no, it's not about racism. Because, Jews, the Jewish brethren, our Hebrew brethren is white. Which, yeah, they're light skin. Yeah, Whoopi. There's white people. White people are everywhere. It's not just a Caucasian thing. It's not just America, Alabama, Kid Rock listening dudes are white. Look at me. I'm Mexican as F, dude. And guess what? I have family members who are white and Mexican. That doesn't matter that, they're still a race. They're still Mexican. They're white colored. They're light skinned. Blonde, blue eyed. That dude about that, Hitler's ideal people. And they're Mexican, dude. I had friends growing up who were white as snow. And they were Mexican. And my brown ass had to translate for them. Because the gringos would come off at me. And they still do. They come at me with their freaking middle school Spanish class. Spanish. And then they'd hit up my friends and my family who are light skinned. And they bust out with some English. And I gotta translate. Ain't that a bitch, Whoopi? But you know what? I'm taking that like a man. Because I know it's fucking... Yeah, dude. I'd do the same I'd make the same mistake. But guess what? I laugh it off. And I translate. And I know that it's a race thing. And Whoopi comes off and says, hey, the Holocaust wasn't about race. Because I wasn't involved. How full of themselves are these people that they got to make everything about them? Everything's got to be about them. Everything's got to be about Whoopi Goldberg. Karen Johnson or something like that, I think. Karen Johnson picked a Jewish last name to be her stage name. Ain't that a bitch, dude? Ain't that something, Whoopi? Ain't that something? Anyways, dude, what happens after she says these dumb things? She gets a vacation. She gets a vacation, bro. Whoopi Goldberg gets a vacation. And guess who made a certain analogy? I don't know. I think it's already been like 2 years or a year ago. Guess who made an analogy referring to the same kind of people who have been historically disenfranchised? And she made a good point. And she did not deny that event happening. Unlike Whoopi. Miss Gina Carano. Miss Gina Carano, dude, that was a positive as hell message. Hey, be nice to each other, or else we're going to end up in another situation like the one that happened back with our German brethren. What they do, they canned her. They fired. No, they didn't even fire. Well, yeah, of course they fired her. But they made her life a living hell. Dude, they wanted to stick her in a room and get scolded by like 40 people. And they treated her like shit. And all these freaking celebrity assholes out there, who she probably considered her friends, just stood quiet and let it happen. Hell, they even threw fire. They even threw more trash in the fire. And Whoopi Goldberg gets a fucking 2-week vacation, bro. Dude, just right now, man. Just right now. Brian Kendrick was supposed to debut in AEW. He made some dumbass comments about that event, among others. There were dumbass comments. Should he have done them? No. But guess what? He got canned. And you know what? I don't even think the indies will touch him. And this dude, all his life is pretending to fight. Dude, you think he fucking, I don't know what else he's gonna do. Because I doubt anybody, even the indies, will touch him with a 10-foot pole. Maybe he'll go to Japan, because Japanese don't give a shit so far. And Whoopi Goldberg gets a freaking 2-week vacation. And I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm being conspiratorial. You know, maybe I got the documents. But it probably isn't even about what these people are saying. Maybe it's just about a club that they're involved and we're not in it. And they got no consequences to their actions. They got no consequences to their words. But sure as hell, your average folk does. But Whoopi Goldberg's a fucking moron. And it's 2022, and I can't believe we're talking about Whoopi Goldberg. But here we are.